You already have all that. Oh. Okay. Okay, okay. Let's continue, dude. We left on a bit of a... I guess it wasn't a cliffhanger. But... we're not dead. We are alive. Barely. And... same goes for our... friend. Or... lord, or whatever. The guy that we assist. Hans. Hans.
I've seen fellas in worse states, but in better ones too.
Oh. Hi. What do I do? Show yourself to Bojana.
Did what you asked.
And you didn't
clean.
faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry.
clean
I
and
had
conscious.
to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again.
Ah.
So, consider yourself lucky.
I will, I guess.
But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Can I help?
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and
not the
fastest
fever.
remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to
Chamomile?
manage that.
Oh, it's chamomile.
You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Oh, I know about herbs.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Ma used to put sage in sauces and served it with meat. I'll check the kitchen.
Christ wounds! Try thinking with your head and not your stomach. We need freshly picked sage, not some dried herb, so listen up.
She's
Sage
upset with me.
has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up
I'm
to the
paying
rocks.
attention.
You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right.
Okay.
I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised.
Yeah,
I'd
I can
be
do that.
truly glad
I
of
was thinking
that.
about doing that last time we were.
Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Well, I wouldn't ready up. You better use your blood points. You're not gonna get anything for this one. Ah, could have just spent them real quick.
Oh, love you. Thank you.
Imagine queuing for a game. You already got max blood points. Whole game wasted. I feel like, you think we can dig a grave? I can do it.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us
Yeah,
that he's here anyway.
exactly.
I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Spade. Chamomile. Sage. Spades around here. Spade. Dead bastard. Oh shit, there's a pig, dude. That thing will fuck me up, won't it? Damn, this guy's heavy. Oh! Oh,
Ah, shit. My shoulder. This bastard's hard work.
Chad, it's just
Can't
staring
leave
at
the
me, dude.
ground soon enough.
Start digging. We're gonna shove him in there. Let's bury him. Let's bury him. After quite a bit of arduous work. Oh, I see where it is. Is the pig gone? Pig's gone. Fuck. I think it fucked me up, right? Alright. Was it this way? I need Mutt. Where's Mutt, dude? I want Mutt back.
Damn, my shoulder still hurts like hell.
Oh.
Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Okay, so I need sage and chamomile. Look at an elk. Anyway. I got sage. Easy.
Purple flower, sage. There we go.
How much sage do I need? Okay. And then I need what? Chamomile? Sage. I don't remember what chamomile looks like. Dandelions. Sage. Chamomile. Wait, those just look like daisies,
it.
dude.
Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
That's true. Oh, the yellow's my stamina. Uh-oh. I hear barking.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's? He should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
I'll grab this just in case.
Do you know about it?
Who are you, fellas?
Hey,
Hello.
you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you.
Let's talk peacefully.
Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
You don't look like von Bergauer's men.
You're from Lord von Bergov. You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to Cold Steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
I don't have very good for any of these. Looking in the wrong place. That would do best, right? But that could lead to a fight.
I'm Pavel, and I'm here to help Bojena. I don't know anything about any attack, but I met some of von Bergov's men in the woods too. They had his shields and Waffenrocks. They were looking for some cutthroats. I gave them directions here, so you can join them once they get here.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Fuck it. Just
Yes.
tell them we'll wait for them in the tavern in Jelly-Off. All right?
Did they hurt you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God
I'm
be
sorry.
praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
We are knights. She deserves the truth. I'll give her the truth.
I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Bergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't.
You won't.
I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but
No,
thank
they are
you for
not.
dealing with them.
Th-
I was
what?
sure they'd see through
That's
you.
dumber than the
You
phrase
thought up
rules are
quite
made to
a
be broken.
story. It was a story, right?
Oh, I didn't meet anyone up top, but they swallowed it all right.
Yeah, I
How about
lied.
Sir Hans. How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds, and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Yep.
Here.
That plus
Chamomile
dandelion.
and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. but fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy, but we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
Yeah, tutorial. Can't you do it? I'll do the
All
remedy.
right, I'll try.
I want to learn. I have a little experience. You know, little. I don't know how.
But I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Let's get to it. Jeez.
Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. Go to it and we'll get started.
Start alchemy.
First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction.
Yep.
And remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Say, ask the. Oh, add the chamomile. You'll need wine, 2 handfuls of chamomile, and sage. Add the chamomile and boil for 1 turn. Grind the sage and add it to the cauldron and then pour.
If you've read the recipe, get back to the bench.
Okay, so 2 chamomile. Boil once. Grind sage. Put to cauldron. Pour. Okay. Oh, oops. Okay, to the table.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose
Wine.
the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according
Oil,
to the recipe.
spirits, wine, wine.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of
Wine.
course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it.
Oh.
Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Okay. Move the cauldron.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling.
Whoa.
To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing.
Okay.
Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right,
Okay.
let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
One. Two.
Before you put
Chat,
it
we're
on
actually
the
making a
flame,
potion.
Turn the sand glass, so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts.
Okay. Turn sand glass.
See? When the
With
sand
cauldron?
has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile.
I had to
Move
boil
the
it?
cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then
Oh.
turn the sand glass.
Oh,
as soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
I messed it up.
Ain't that enough?
I meant
Take the cauldron off the table.
thank God she was there. Okay, so hold on.
Right. Now, take one
So I turn it-
handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop
What
it
is
in
it?
the cauldron.
Okay, I got it. I understand now. How do I have to grind it. Grind it up. Grind it up.
Have you ground it?
Not very grounded,
Good.
but I guess that's
Now,
good
drop
enough.
it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
By decanting or distilling? To decant the potion, take a phial from the shelf on the left. To distill, take the phial and select the retort. Big words, big words. What's the phial? Oh, those. So what's the difference? What's a decant and a distill?
Come on now, get it finished.
Four.
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Strong chamomile brew. Can I keep the book? Can this be mine?
Here it is.
Bojena? Bojena?
Well, now, judging by the smell, I'd say you brewed it perfectly.
Does it say strong?
Thanks for your help, Henry.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
That works wonders. Sleep does work, don't it?
With a bit of luck, that decoction will
I'm hungry, I'm tired, and I'm stinky. Oh, I forgot to wash myself after burying that guy. I'm not sneaky no more. I'm hungry though, can I?
There's nothing to eat here.
Damn, I ate it all! Fuck. I can lockpick her stuff, dude. I don't want it though. I'm gonna sleep. And then maybe she'll have made. Maybe she'll make more. When do I want to sleep? Oh. Oh. I'm gonna want like. Health. Rather than 100. Be a little hungry.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
Oh.
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine.
And I plan to
Dog's
take
dead.
everything.
Rotted hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Hey, look at James.
It's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog.
She's confused because the dog disappeared.
And war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
She's so confused why the dog went under there. She doesn't understand.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma
It's
take
Taylor
care
Swift,
of your
bro.
friend that night.
Oh, Hans. He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive.
Sounds like Hans.
Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Better than yesterday.
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
Horrible
Dreams of
dreams.
Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father.
My
and I
father.
swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
A beautiful maiden. Just dreamed of me. The most important part of the dream? The sword,
The
probably.
sword. The last thing Pa forged before they murdered him. It might sound strange, but I feel his soul won't find peace until that sword is back in our family.
It doesn't sound strange at all, and swords are a symbol of kings. It could mean power and responsibility, or war and ruin. After all, a sword has two edges, and it depends who's wielding it.
Yeah, but both edges are sharp. Thank you, I'll think about it.
Pavlina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
Yes, I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast
Oh, yeah,
is on the
I am
table.
hungry.
And I've got something else for you too. Come along,
I'm
and we must save Ma from the
hungry.
clutches of his lordship.
Oh, see? You hear my tummy? Ooh, 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 perks. Oh, buffs. Why am I stamina down? Negative 15 stamina. I've got 12 perk points. How do I... My charisma's only 1? Conspicuousness. The lower your conspicuousness, the longer it will take them to notice you. Visibility. Noise, speed.
Oh, I do need that.
That's why Jane was confused. You think she was just looking at the blanket like that for no reason?
No, I couldn't find her.
Persuasion, coercion, oppression, domination, presence, intimidation. Skills. Oh, this is where I use my perks? Can I get every perk available? Oh, shit. I think I'm gonna want to use a longsword. Okay, so skills and combat is where I use my perk points. Okay, so let's see what's up. I'm in the freaking way, dude. I don't know the best spot to put me. Where's the best spot to put myself? Left, I guess. Okay. Art of Preservation. Raw food and herbs you have in your inventory will spoil 30%. My stuff spoils. Ooh. While brewing potions, your energy will slowly replenish. And your nourishment will not decrease. You can sell the potions you brew for 30% more. Okay. If you sharpen a weapon on the grindstone to a condition of 98% or higher, the weapon gains bonus effect that increases slashing damage. Okay. If you wear boots repaired by yourself, sprinting will cost you 25% less stamina, so you can run longer and go further. Armor and clothing that you repair yourself with the armorer's kit will make less noise when worn. Okay. If you're meant to get a hangover while sleeping, you won't. And when you're drunk, all beds are 10% more comfortable. So under the influence of alcohol, you'll be less likely to be injured. I don't care about drinking. Melee attacks from horseback will cost you 50% stamina. Your friend may unseat you. Repairs with a cobbler's kit will be 20% more efficient. Because you know pouches and satchels, well, you have +1 bonus to thievery skill if you pick pockets. Will defend you in battle, and even attacking everything. Ooh. You can command Mutt to hunt and send him after wild game. Find that he's great help to you. You can command Mutt to sniff out places of interest or hunted game. You do this, select the free command. He'll alert you by barking if you find something. Ooh. I think I want to do the Mutt stuff. Sitting cover slightly faster. I got a stealth kill. I need a dagger for that. Take down, knock people out. Bushman. You'll make 50% less noise when moving in bushes. If an opponent defends against your attempt to stun or stealth kill them, they will suffer penalties to their stats. Okay. Can't do any of those yet. Evade, feint, block, riposte. If you're wearing a helmet, blows to the head will cause 20% less damage. Blocks will cost you 20% less stamina. And your shield and weapon will wear down 20% slower by blocking. Wait. So less stamina. And they wear down less. That seems pretty good. That one seems really good. So how many perks can I get? Opening strike. If you successfully wound an opponent by a strike to an uncovered zone, your opponent, yeah, a zone your opponent is blocking. Yep, it will be more difficult for the opponent to block your zone. With a fully charged sword attack, your sword fighting skill will count 3 higher. So your attack will not only be stronger, but it will also be harder to parry. Okay, I do want to see. Oh, shh. How many perks can you get? Kingdom Come 2. There's 275 perks. I just want to know if how many perk points? Kingdom Come 2. I hope I can unlock them all. I don't want them all, but I hope I don't have a limit. Okay, I'm confused now. Chat. I'm stupid. Okay, how does it work? Okay. Oh wait, they're all the. Whoa. Okay. If you gain reputation, the increase by 10% higher. This reputation, the. I like those two. Or agility for all weapons will be 2 lower for you. In general, if you have lower agility than the weapon requires, you'll find it more difficult to fight with. But if you have higher, yeah, that makes sense. Fall damage, I don't expect to be jumping and falling. Instilling weapons or for addition, you'll gain 10% more. Okay. You get +4 speech bonus when haggling. Silver tongue. I got that silver tongue. I got that. Driving into delirium. I'm gonna take this one. Yeah. And then I'm gonna get. Oh! Oh! Can I go back? So I can only. Oh, I see. Fuck me, right? Fuck me, right? I feel like if I gain reputation, increased by 10%. If I lose reputation, the drop will be 10% less. I feel like I'll be pretty good at getting reputation. So it'd benefit me more to have the 10% increase because I'll use that more, right? I'm charming. Okay, and then agility. Man, I fucked that up. Damn. That's okay. I'll get more mutt perks, I hope. Agility be lower. I'll take Death Hands over it. Speech. So for some more money. Silver Tongue for haggling. Nothing there. Okay, so for spoil slower. Sell the potion to brew for 30%. I don't expect the eye brew. Like, can I steal a potion and sell it? No. We'll do the food and herbs I have will go slower because I'll probably forget. Sharpen boots. I repair myself. I don't. This noise. Make me sprint more. I repair it myself. Yeah. I don't. Let's go with this one for now. Because we can get Razor Sharp at another point. I don't plan on drinking. Okay. I'd rather not get the hangover, so we'll do Nightcap. Horsemanship. Mantex Bless. 10% more efficient. Let's We'll do night training. Damn it. I wish I did search instead. Fuck me. Oh, look at all the mutts. Look at all Mutt stuff. Where is Mutt? I can only do that one. Drives you into delirium. They defend against it. I feel like I'm fucked either way. One way or another. We'll go with that. Then in swords. Opening strike. Drive you into delirium. I got the silver tongue out. Okay. Yep. Let me eat. Oh, I'm so hungry. What does pour potion do? Oh, like I could put a potion in the soup? I'm full, so I'm not gonna eat any more of the soup. I'll save it. Ah. It's in here. Oh, Jenna, I want to practice my lockpicking skills. Hans!
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us!
I'm here,
Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how
Somebody's
glad I am
excited.
to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you, too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third
I like
time?
that.
What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Sir Hans was captured by, Cummins.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had, some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a Cuman patrol.
Humans?
Well, we'll keep it civil.
They come
Mercenaries
from
from
somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were
Aw.
saying there's some foreigners like
Yo,
that
you're ruining
camping
it.
in the
She's
rocks
getting
down
used to
by the
cats.
pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Now with Dale.
Whoa, that's
Dale's
all
messing
we
it up.
need. I hope they don't
Dale's
turn
messing
up
it up.
here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That
Okay.
just proves how well you can count.
Yeah, 2 times 2 is
Besides,
4,
they
dude.
were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
I don't remember.
Ah, it's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your
Pebbles.
pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
Ah, but you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Oh, Sir Hans took an arrow.
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
His
Seat.
ass.
He got shot in the
He
backside.
got shot in the ass.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Literally.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
Thanks,
true.
thank him.
I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things, but I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Geleoth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Oh, Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade.
Oh,
we can't
yeah.
manage without
I won't
them.
keep it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion.
That's not an invite.
It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt.
Is
But
it?
we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
How do I leave her stuff?
Sorry for coming late, Ma.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
I know.
Oh, sure, it took it from me. Not anymore. She gave me a recipe. Learned it. What does the check mean? Does check mean I've made it? for this here. The nettle and belladonna. Add the nettle to the cauldron, boil for 2 turns. Grind the belladonna, add the belladonna. Okay. Huh.
He charges nearly twice as much as we
Fuck
do,
the
so it's no wonder.
Hans.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
I guess it's a good idea. Oh wait, no, we have to get back. We have to get back to Mutt. We have to go back for Mutt.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
It is my
saved my
priority.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
He'll be dead by then.
Right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
I saw
Hold on a bit.
pond.
Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle?
Yanking your pizzle?
Over there
No.
wasn't far away.
No, Hans, I am not yanking your pizzle. That does sound strange.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes, we'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. You're still my protector, though, so you need a weapon right away.
Yes, I do.
Here you go. You never know.
Thanks.
Thanks. I hope I won't need it.
Oh, as do I. But better to have it than nothing. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Dang, she's giving us money? Deep Silver presents Morehouse Studios production. The animator Lenka Mikalkova. Audio director Wojta Nedved. Lead environment artist Martin Kozak. Lead character artist Anna Pasha something. Lead scripter Martin Ziegler. Tech Ops lead Jacob Holdick. Cinematic director Peter Pecker. Lead programmer Martin Stiles. Production lead Wojtek Kovarik. The something QA lead Joseph something. Art director Victor Hoschel. Lead designer, something Yurza. Design director Victor. Do it once. You have not. I could not keep up. Oh! Ah! That dog. We made it.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber.
Baba.
I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fuck it.
Ow, asshole.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord.
Yo, we just look like a couple of bums.
Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Hi. Oh.
Shit!
Oh, and it is quite literally shit.
Do you know who I am? No, we fucking don't.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, they got us there.
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Ah.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We
What?
found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws.
Shit.
The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days.
But he's alive. And
even
we
if
know he
did
exists.
Confirm your story. I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like.
Are we with Sigismund
Count
or?
yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
Damn, asshole.
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Your
maybe
hands
not.
off me!
Look, wait. Wait, one moment!
Come on.
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
That is.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just
Really?
bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
Yeah. I mean, he was covered in shit, so he stinks worse than I do. Loading.
What the fuck was all that at the
There we
gate?
go.
You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God,
Asshole
holy
customs.
britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? Oh, I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear
don't
some
be an
kind of
asshole.
plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
We need to wash and change first.
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
I could earn some coin then.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Rattay?
To Rattay? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this.
That's also probably forever away,
Be a
isn't it?
laughing stock.
What a shame we were
A laughing
ambushed.
stock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin, nothing
said
but
that we
our
shouldn't have
ragged
camped there.
arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad,
Yeah.
and Nicholas. Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
We should go back and bury him. Ooh. I don't. Yeah, I'll say we should
We'll
bury
go
him.
back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always
Gimme.
seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Bajena's. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Rattay with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
And Hans, be nice,
Here
dude.
we are.
He keeps being an asshole.
Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Yes, ma'am.
Cheers.
What is
Damn!
What's that woman from the pond?
Or the one you gave us away for?
Hey, I was trying to help.
That witch. Wench.
Oh,
I tell you.
damn.
What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
Yeah, but I stink like shit.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah,
Ugh.
that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Oh. Oh.
Sorry to interrupt.
Oh,
Jesus,
that's
fella.
us.
That's a bit much.
Hey,
I'm
youngster,
sorry.
If you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I smell like shit. Ah.
Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas might never get
Okay.
back on his feet.
Okay,
Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
I don't wanna know.
Jesus Christ! Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
Oh, hey, hold on. I gotta talk to you.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
No. No. We saw each other
We
at the
saw
pond.
each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
You were attacked by
Yes,
bandits?
You were attacked there by some bandits. You, some other women, and us too.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't
What?
at any pond.
What is she smoking?
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't
Fail.
looking too much
Oh.
at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Oh. It wasn't me, it was
Here's your
Hans.
wine.
Hans was peeping. I was not peeping.
Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the
Tammy,
wine.
stop grabbing my cord.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands
Yeah,
on me again.
we do keep grabbing on her. Kinda messed up, dude.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Health, lads. That's the most important thing. Enjoy yours while you
Oh, what?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
For what? Ready for what?
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you'll work your debt off, like I said.
All right.
Yeah.
What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill.
Okay.
My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
Okay. We'll do it.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right.
I got it. We'll do it.
We'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, I'm from Scallots, right? But we came from Ratai. We'll say Scallots.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life. But I know this place inside and out.
Heard something about a
I
wedding?
heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Sameen is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bat-house wench.
Since? Will Vergov be
Will
at the
Lord
wedding?
von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Sameen is his vassal.
And who is
Who is
Sabine?
this Sameen?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Sameen. The fort and the village belong to him. Old Jan Sameen is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. They
Okay.
used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Damn, they got some clout, bro. Where's the wedding going
Where's
to be?
the wedding going to be?
At Sameen, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
And then, can I get to it?
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
Ah, shit.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh,
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
What's life
What's
like?
life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash.
Yeah, we did sink like
Truth
shit.
to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big problem.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Well, can't be helped. Let's hope things get better.
Where can I
find work around these parts?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet.
I mean,
But
afterwards.
otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask.
Okay.
Try Radovan the smith for one.
Yeah,
He's
my
a
dad
bit
was a
odd,
smith.
but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he sat just round the corner there, if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things, all right.
Well then,
what?
be careful.
What did they say about Millers? Is this the only
Is this the
tavern
only
here?
tavern here?
In Troshkovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their bills.
Mm. And where are we
Where do you
moving
want
this
the
extra?
sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you. So you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
Yeah, but...
Is that all you know about the wedding?
What else is there to know? I'm just looking forward to being a guest and having someone serve me for a change.
Where's the pantry?
Second door inside the tavern. You can't miss it.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Aye, coming right up.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied
Why
ever
are we
being at the pond.
talking like this?
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason.
He's talking about her
I did
big
get
old
something out of her,
titties.
though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, a nobleman, is marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's the talk of the region. It's invitation only, of course. But maybe we could wangle our way in somehow.
A wangle our
Why
way
should
in.
some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Yeah, we can talk to him.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry.
Idiot.
So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll think of
I'll
something.
come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time.
Okay, well, you're gonna do the lifting? Because we have to move some fucking flour,
There's
dude.
something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
This guy and his pizzle, dude.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Nobody will
Come
recognize you.
on. Nobody will recognize you.
Maybe not now, but what about later? People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar, as if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Ugh!
Everyone has to work.
Your lordship, is an activity that all us common folk have to do when we need money. And it wouldn't hurt you for once either.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
This guy... Yeah. It's a wonder your tongue isn't aching.
It's a wonder your tongue isn't aching.
Bear
Asshole.
in mind that I'm still your master. Enough of your insolence and start accepting your lot. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Fine.
Go in then. But you could give me a hand. It wouldn't do you any harm.
Ah, stop whining. You can manage. Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates.
That seemed a little gay.
But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As
You weren't
soon as
gonna
we
do
have
that
at least
anyways?
some gear,
You fucking
we'll head into
dick.
the forest and find
Maybe I
Mutt
should
in a
just
trice.
stop everything I'm doing now
Although,
and look for Mutt.
If you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my dear Henry, such is my nature.
The clearer it is to me that
Okay. UI tipster. Here are the sacks of the pantry. Where are the sacks? Are these the sacks?
God bless you.
Oops. Oops.
God, I'm bored shitless.
easy does it. Deep breaths.
Oof! Oh.
So what'd you say? It was the second door? Here?
I'll have a beer.
Bottoms up, my friends.
Did you hear what happened at the big wheel?
At the mill?
Yeah. Place by the Zherovka Street.
What then? Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again?
You could say that. Dead body stuck in the wheel.
A large beer for me.
You gotta make sure that we put it on the planks, right?
So what? Somebody did him in and chucked him into the water.
But the river there is a powerful current.
We did not. Without anyone
Yes, you
noticing.
did.
Exactly.
I never heard of any
That's not
Perkstein in
all.
all my years.
The dead man had a gold
Not
chain
surprised.
around his neck.
You're just a village
You
yokel.
believe it?
How
Someone
dare you?
bumped him off.
I'm the
Didn't
son of
even
the
rob.
bailiff.
What remedy?
Something about that. Aye, I'm in a right bind. But what a
Alright, 2 more.
What did you say?
Ah,
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
great. Calm down.
Calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you?
Yeah, I want to come to the wedding.
I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
That's enough. Cut it out, both of you.
Mind your own business. Take your ragamuffin friend and get the fuck out of our village.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Oh, great. Damn.
I'll get you.
Oh, shit.
Slice him up.
You shouldn't have fought with us, you bastard.
I'll rip your ass open.
Let him have it!
I'll show you how a real knight fights.
Slice him up! Shame on you.
Wanker! To the stocks with him!
Surprise, Dad!
Damn.
Dusty!
You want to try me? Come on then!
Damn.
Oh, nine!
Show your
To hell with you, scum!
Take that fucker out, damn it!
And one for dear Olga!
Watch out, he's trying some tricks! Now you finish! Wanker!
Damn.
I told you he had.
Let him have it!
Damn. Rampage.
Fucking die already!
You want to try?
Slice him up!
Send my greetings to the
You'll
devil.
never beat me, you know what?
What just happened?
What the hell is going on here?
I thought I died.
Grab them vagabonds!
Yo, I was winning. On. Oh, fuck. Good going, buddy.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
Me too?
You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak...
Ow.
Oh. You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle, but no. Not his lordship.
You've got a nerve.
If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess. Oh, yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off.
Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
We started quarreling.
Who started quarrelling with the locals in their tavern? You should have listened to me and calmed down.
And let him insult me. Fat chance. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Wow, what a great friend.
Oh, and our little prince knows all about it, doesn't he? You only left your uncle's a week ago. All you've known up to now is a tavern on Rat-Eye Green.
Now you've gone too far. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed
I don't know
to
the
make
meaning of that
sure
word.
Nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Too far.
Lost for
Too
words,
far.
are you?
That was
All right.
too far.
Have it your way. We really have nothing more to say to each other.
Next morning.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive. Isn't that? What's the Otto?
Hey! Virgo!
Oh. Maybe you weren't in these
Oh, shit.
locks here.
Right. Where were we?
You were letting us loose.
Go on, get out of my sight. What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Fucking asshole.
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, huh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Commit crimes, the world around you as people react to them. Anything in a crime. Can't kill innocents, steal, break into people's homes, hurt people, or domestic animals. Disturb their peaceful lives. Don't catch you committing a crime, report you to the guards. You aren't safe even if no one catches you red-handed, and people aren't stupid. They might deduce it was you who did it. Reputation. Okay.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up lord of Perkstein.
Yeah. Rude.
Henry?
How do you know my name?
Are you going to just stand here like a statue? You've got...
How do you know my name?
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side. Now things can only get better.
True. Suppose you're right.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
What's she doing?
You're still alive in one piece.
Maddie.
It's a new
Maddie.
day and the sun is shining.
Stand like that.
Like Tomcat always
Look
says.
at Jane.
And now
Bruises
she's
build
better like
character.
that.
What's her problem? What's your name?
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
You're a wanderer.
You're something like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary or help in the tavern, but I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller or a nomad, but don't say it too loud. The locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Where are you headed?
Where are you headed? If you're only passing
Why'd I
through
lose
here?
reputation?
For work, to the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a Naria groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
Yeah.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
Where city you
You
going
said
to?
you're going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long. Just until I find a way to make a living.
What do you want to do in
What
the
do you
city?
want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
Tell me more about
Do you know
Tomcat.
anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
You might teach
Do
me
you think
something?
Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offense, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Okay. How does he show off?
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles. He ricks logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy.
What?
But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out.
And not just that,
Wow.
he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Okay. Where can I find Tomcat?
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower, that is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Yeah. Isn't
I'm
aware.
practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed.
That's true.
Although that might not be a sorry sight.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin, a monk's robe, or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armour?
I'd rather have armor. I need some armor.
I could use some armor. Proper, like, for a night. And no rusty junk.
And you are like a knight?
Well, yeah. I don't look so good. But I swear I came here in armor, sword at my side, and on a horse.
Wow. And where is your armour, sword, and horse now?
That's a long story. And it's not a happy tale.
Well, you can hardly buy new armour now, but you might find something in the town hall armoury. Although you'll need quick hands.
Oh. I don't think I want to steal.
Thanks, but I'd rather get my clothes honestly. I just got out of the pillory. I don't want to end up there again.
Well, I'm not pushing you, just giving you a few useful tips. What you do with them is up to you.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Money.
I have no money. I might as well beg on the village green like you.
The hell you will. This is my turf. Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Wow.
Oh,
I
thank
mean,
you.
Thank you. Seriously.
Yeah, don't start crying. You'd better find some work quick.
I really need something to wear.
I can see that. Save up for something or use those lockpicks. Either way, I can't help you anymore.
Okay. What about a horse?
Damn. I could use a horse. It'll take years to get to Semin on foot.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it'll be faster with a horse.
There's a stud farm in Semin, renowned far and wide.
And which way is Semin?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Just go down the hill. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there. Though I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semin.
Oh. What about sleeping?
Do you know where I might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again. Got any other ideas?
If you find some work, maybe you'll get a place to sleep too.
And what about the wedding?
My main concern is getting to that wedding in Semin. Do you know anything about that celebration?
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son is getting married to the sister of that lout he was fighting with.
How much time do you think I have? Have the preparations already begun?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom. So, no rush.
Hopefully by then I'll find a way to sneak in.
I think that's it.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Thank you, Bara. Oops. Mutt, Tomcat, wedding party, wedding party. All my stuff at least. Oh wait, I've got like perks and stuff, right? Oops. Speech. You buy and sell potions, herb, recipe books, and relying on 10% better prices. You can sell and buy weapons, armor, and clothes at 10% better price. Probably better for this one, right? I'll get more of that stuff. Here. Unarmed. After the first strike in combat, subsequent armor strike will cost you 20% less stamina and will be 10% stronger. If you fight unarmed against an opponent with a weapon, take this one. I'm using a weapon if I can use a weapon. So do I not finish the part? I do want to find out what happened to Mutt. Oh, Mutt's far away though. I guess pretty far too. Wedding party. Let's check out these POIs first.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
You got it. Oh. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Greetings.
Know this guy?
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I heard something's going on in Takoff again. Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up with some mischief to pull on the Zhelyevites. Will they never cut it out? Their bickering is making work for me. And now I've been visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean, more? You sound like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them are von Burgo's men. Also, if it wasn't bad enough, that gang of bandits is rampaging through the region. Now someone's stealing cabbage from the peasants. What a disaster.
Right.
Cabbage?
Aye, and the peasants won't stop bugging me about it. I was just visited by a peasant from Jadar. He's been talking my ears off for God knows how long. Say, do I really have to do this? Do I have the time to look for some moron stealing cabbages? And that's about it.
That sounds interesting. Thank you. What's new in the county?
I was just visiting, he said.
What do you mean?
That we found... I've been...
Did I already do that? Oh, hold on. I'll talk to you.
I'd like to report an ambush. Some scoundrels attacked my lord's retinue and killed our men.
That's a serious matter. Where is your lord?
Well, he left.
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself. And why not directly at the castle? He has that right as a lord.
It's a long story. My lord got very angry and then went missing.
Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether you're making it up or lying to me. But if you were telling the truth, why don't you bring your lord here and we can talk it all over calmly? I'm sorry, but until then, I've got more important things to do.
Okay. We're gonna find
I'd
some
like to
local
buy
merchants.
something. Where can I find some merchants around here?
If it's a tradesman you're after, most of them live here in the village, of course. Your best bet is to ask our merchant Jörg. He knows everyone. I'm sure he'll help you.
How do I... The tavern, that's the kind of interest?
Look out!
Blessings to you.
Trader. Let's chat versus talk.
Welcome. You can buy everything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods, the horse got spooked and my wagon tipped into the pond. I salvaged some things, but the rest is now in the pond.
Yikes. Anything of
Are
value
there any
there?
valuables in there?
You bet. Lord Simeon ordered all sorts of delicacies and precious spices from me for the wedding feast. And for Taylor Bartishak, I was carrying expensive fabrics to make dresses for the occasion. If you only knew how much coin I spent on this.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Katchak Pond, beyond Zhelyov. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off. But what can I do?
Sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Me too. But what can I do? So, what will it be?
It's over the hill.
I wanted to ask you, what's on the other side of that nearest hill? I'm not from here, and I'd like to get my bearings. You look like a merchant to me, so you probably know best.
Ja, natürlich, you're not from here. Everyone around here knows that, after what happened in Betty's Tavern. Aber das ist deine Sache. That is your business, lad. Also, what do you want to know?
Is there anything?
Is there anything I should avoid around here?
Certainly. Stirring up trouble and sticking your nose into other people's business. Here in the village, we don't care much for outsiders. If any do come, they better behave.
I understand that, but we were ambushed by bandits. So I wanted to ask if you know anything about that.
Ach so, ich verstehe. The woods have been full of all manner of rebel recently. That is all because of the war. Verdammte Schurken.
So you've already heard about these bandits?
About those ones in particular, or about others. They are all just gleichen Scheißkerle. Every time I go to the town, the bailiff must send an armed escort with me. It makes life difficult.
So the roads aren't safe?
Ja, das kann man wohl sagen. Herr von Bergo should do something about it at last. But Herr Otto spends more time in Prague than here. And Chamberlain Ulrich... Ach, lassen wir das.
Where can I find a church round here? I'm surprised you don't even have a small chapel in the village.
If you want. Die Rettung deiner Seele, junger Mann. You have to go through the forest to Aujetz and to St. Catherine. Herr von Berge does have a chapel in his castle, but it's not for commoners like you. We do not go there either. Und warum auch? The gravedigger Ignatius takes care of burials outside the village, and weddings usually take place without a local priest. No one wants to pay the church more than they have to. Das ist ja wohl klar.
How about other merchants?
Can I find other merchants around here?
Zum Glück nicht, junger Mann. I'm the only merchant here around Trusky. Oh, natürlich. There are plenty of tradesmen here who sell their goods. There is Bartosz, the tailor. He lives at the other end of the village. The apothecary, Emmerich, lives across from me. They are hand in glove, or more like hat in hat.
What do you mean by that?
Nichts weiter. Just that they play at being educated men. Along with the scribe Geibel, they are always studying some Latin tracts. But of the three, perhaps only Geibel knows Latin, if he really does at all.
Is there anyone else here?
Oh ja. Beyond the tailor's house on the edge of the village is where Bashka the butcher lives. Opposite the Rathaus is the carpenter. The rest of the villagers are just peasants, and you are already familiar with the tavern.
Yeah, I am.
Where do you go for wares? What's the closest town?
The closest is Sobotka, the biggest Gichin, what you call Gichin. And farther north there is Turnov. Half of that one belongs to Herr von Bergel.
Is it far?
Das kommt darauf an. It takes all day on foot. Wenn du was brauchst, the goods I have here will have to do you. I do not think you will get to the town anytime soon.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Okay. Hunting sword. Arrows. Sword belt pouch. I can sell.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Warum nicht? Nein, das bringt doch nichts. I'm done haggling with you. Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
Okay.
Greetings, neighbor.
Good day.
Am I not allowed? How do I like? How do I talk to Betty?
God bless you.
Try food item. Oh, interesting. Hi, Betty.
Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something, wait till I've stopped being angry. And if you don't have anywhere to sleep, they'll look after you and jelly off.
Oh, she's angry. Alright. What's this note thing?
Halt, search. Show me what you've got on you.
Okay. Alright,
Go ahead
me.
and search me. I've got
So
nothing to
then,
hide.
Everything in order. Carry on.
That's what I thought, bitch. I was a scribe.
Greetings, lad. What brings you here?
I'll have a look
Treehouse?
at the wares.
Oh. Lore books, skill books. I likey that. Didn't I have a book that I was gonna do?
Take care then. And thanks for nothing.
Eat my cock. I'm sorry. Eat my pizzle. Okay, so I want to find Mutt and Tomcat. I want to find Mutt first. I miss my puppy. Sheeps. Augers. Cool. Oops. Oh. I'm fucking stupid. What's going on here?
I'm just getting warmed up, you shit. Not like that, for fuck's sake. Oh! Try it
What are you
again.
guys up to?
Huh? Stop a while, my good man.
What's up? I wanna rob, I wanna talk.
Hey, fellow, we're an honest lot.
God be with you.
I want a drink. Can I talk to this guy? Did you guys get back to your gay stuff? I need to find my doggy. Hello. I'm just gonna keep moving. There's more adventures over here. Oops. I'll go to my doggy first. I want my doggy. I want my doggy. I miss Mutt. I need this something special.
The Shamrock Shake. Weird, you'd like that.
Already put Shamrock Shakes on here?
Huh?
Already put Shamrock Shakes on here?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I'm removing one because for my drink, I picked a Shamrock Shake for my meal.
My drink, I did sweetened iced tea lemonade.
Sweet tea lemonade, I see.
Yeah. Get down. Down. No. Rosie. 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 Rosie, you jackass. Must. Attention. Rosie, quit. Rosie.
Yep. Okay. My doggy. How do I heal myself? Honey. Well, how do I get my health back?
Hey!
Shit. Sorry, this fucking. I want my doggy.
Hey, I'm
What
holding.
the fuck is this supposed to mean?
Hey, lad.
What?
What do you want?
Are you hungry or what?
What is this guy? What do you
What
want?
do you want? Just to wish you a good day. Good to see you, lad.
Really? It seems to me I'm in your way.
Ha! Not at all. That poor fella didn't have anything interesting on him, but you might.
What? I don't look like a nobleman. Let's talk.
I'm almost as poor as that dead man there. I was just robbed of everything I had.
Well, that's some bad luck, losing everything twice in a row like that. So, what'll it be?
Why do you think the poor dead man is lying here? He's far from the only one.
Hello.
I saved myself only because I swam naked across the pond.
Right. I was thinking to myself, there's nothing left here that's worth anything.
They even killed my dog here.
Oh, what a fucking mess. Clear off before I change my mind.
Before we part ways, have you seen a dog?
A dog? No, I haven't. But when I'm out at night, laying in wet, looking for work, I often hear wolves howling by the rocks near the pond.
Oh, there's something lying over there. I hope it's not Mutt. Dead. And robbed of everything, just like Capon left him. And there's no trace of Mutt.
It's just a...
A nice bit of venison. And something took a good bite of it. Could Mutt have been here? Mutt's nowhere around. Someone must have taken him in. It's not far to the herb woman's place. Maybe I should ask her whether she's seen him.
Oh, Bojena? Stuck to the map. She's across this way. So, click here. Bojena? Bojena? Why can't I talk to her? Bojena! Why can't I talk to her? Where's your house at? Oops. Oh, wait an hour. There we go. Going back to her place. I should be able to talk to her now, right?
Have you seen Pavlena anywhere, Henry?
Damn. Oops.
Where is that girl dawdling?
Oh, I don't have enough to pay her debt. Something happened?
Has something happened?
My daughter, Pavlena. Remember her?
Yes.
She was here when I was healing you two.
I remember. What's wrong with her?
She's missing. It's not like her to be wandering around like that. She goes to Troskovitz to sell baskets, but she knows I can't manage on my own, so she never stays away for long. These old eyes of mine can't see nothing much. Pavlena has to take care of me. She's a good girl, that lass of mine. I'm very worried about her. You understand? What if something's happened to her?
yeah.
God forbid. I can't look for her myself, but you could. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I've no one else to turn to.
Oh, you saved me. I can do that. Anyone want to
Do
hurt
you
her?
think anyone might want to hurt Pavlena?
These are evil times, Henry. I dread to think what could happen to a young girl alone on the road. And besides, the folk in Troskovitz ain't too fond of us.
Why don't they like you?
What have the Troskovitz people got against you? Did something happen?
I'd rather not talk about it, Henry. I wouldn't want you to get the wrong impression about us.
You live completely alone in the middle of the woods. Don't you think I've already got a bad enough impression of you?
And where else would we live, you genius, when we're not wanted? Don't go digging up old wrongs, Henry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And don't insult us.
I'm sorry. Where'd she go?
Where exactly was Pavlena going?
To Troskovitz. She was taking wicker baskets she'd made. She sells them there and uses the coin to buy what we need. Sometimes it takes her a while, but this time she said she'd be right back. I have a bad feeling about this.
She ran
Did
away?
it occur to you she might have run off? She's a young girl and pretty. What kind of life does she have here in the woods? Maybe she wanted to live a little.
You don't know Pavlena. She's not like that. If she wanted to live a little, she'd tell me straight out. She doesn't keep things from me. Don't imagine I keep her here against her will, or that I don't know what it means to be young.
Sorry.
Pavlena is young and, well, no offence, but you seem a little old to be her mother. Is she really your daughter?
She is. Not by birth, but that doesn't change anything. Her mother died
fair.
in childbirth, and there was no one but me to take care of her.
Who's her mother?
Who was Pavlena's birth mother?
A girl from the charcoal burners. They left the county, and I think she had no one else. I buried her myself. No one came for her.
What about the
And
father?
Do you know anything about Pavlena's father?
I don't know who he was. Pavlena's mother was very young, and the fella surely abandoned her when her belly grew. She never told me nothing about him.
How come they
Well,
died?
as a midwife, I'm sure you've seen it often that, well, that the mother doesn't survive childbirth.
All too often, lad. But that's the lot of women. Or is it any different where you're from?
No, it's not. True enough.
See then? Now, can we just keep our minds on Pavlena?
Yes. I'll help
All right,
you.
good wife. I'll try to find Pavlena for you.
Thank you, Henry. Like I said, she was heading for Troskovitz. You should start looking there.
All right. I'll ask around there for her.
And maybe you could look in her room in the loft. My old legs ain't up to climbing stairs, but you might find some clues there.
Sure. Wait, hold on. Hold on. We still need to talk. I still need to see if you see my dog.
Have you seen a stray dog around? I thought he was dead, but he's likely still alive.
I'm sorry. I haven't seen any dogs around.
Oh, Sakra. Do you have any idea where else he might have gone?
If I were a dog, I'd go to where there's food.
True.
There are plenty of fishermen around the pond, and they're always throwing out leftovers at the tavern.
Do you think he'd go and steal leftover food?
I don't know much
I bet
about
he would.
dogs. He could have run into the woods and started hunting. He wouldn't be the first or the last.
Why is the game I keep
There's
doing
a
that?
whole pack of wolves near Samin these days. Maybe your dog's gone feral and is running around with them.
Thanks.
It was good to see you, my friend.
Let's go look in Sir Face's room real quick.
So, Pavlena, what have you left for me? Like she got up and went straight out. She's got unfinished work here. Hey, this is a boy's cap. Does Pavlena wear it? Or did someone leave it here? Clothes. If she planned to run away, she'd have taken them with her.
True. I want to lock it. Let's go to the tavern. Okay, seems far away. I want my dog. Guys, that's so far. I want my doggy. But the boars aren't aggressive. Thought they might have been. This tavern. Can I talk to you? Oh.
It's a poem that every man Jack can understand, unlike that airy fairy. What do you need? Hurry up. I don't have all day.
My doggy. My dog got lost.
My dog got lost not far from here. Did you see him by any chance?
I haven't seen any dogs round here for a while, but I hear there's wolves in the forest causing problems. Just the other day, a shepherd boy from Kopanina complained that his sheep were being eaten by the flea-ridden beasts.
Where can I find this shepherd?
Siegfried? He has a hut at Kopanina. It's just below the castle, on the back slope of the hill.
And you haven't heard anything else about wild dogs?
Here, in the tavern? No. But there was a fella here who gets by doing a bit of poaching. He said once he was hunting when, right in front of him, a large pack attacked a deer. A mix of wolves and dogs, he said. That's not something you see every day.
Do you know where that was?
How would I know where he goes hunting? But I'd say it was in the forest.
Really?
What's going on around here, innkeeper?
Vostatek, Lord von Bergoff's huntsman, is a regular here. He might have some work for you. He's got a cottage near Vidlark Pond. So if you know your way round the woods, you could go and offer him your help. But I hope he hasn't started drinking somewhere else. He's my best customer. One more thing. You're not going to believe this, but 2 local lads claim they found a water goblin's treasure.
Water.
And what did they find there? Are you sure they didn't make it up?
I thought so too at first. They're foolish lads, so I wouldn't be surprised. But then they ordered wine and paid with silver. Their purse was jingling with groschen.
Interesting. I'm gonna find
Do you
these
happen
lads.
to know where I could find these lads?
They often swim at the other side of the Rock Tower Pond. There's a pier there by the dam. That's their spot.
You have a water goblin
here?
It would be a wonder if we didn't, with all the ponds around. He's got a hut nearby. If you follow the right bank of the Rock Tower Pond, you'll find it hidden in the reeds.
Where?
Where did you say the water goblin's hut was?
If you follow the right bank of the Rock Tower Pond, you'll find it hidden in the reeds.
Anything else?
Any other news?
Recently, a bunch of charcoal burners who have their kilns on the hill above the Kerchak Pond came here to have a beer. I started talking to them and they told me they almost didn't make it.
Why?
They said a pack of wolves
These
came
wolves,
after
wolves, wolves.
Aren't wolves afraid of people?
That's what I thought too. It's strange.
Must be mud.
Did they tell you where it happened?
In a gorge above the Rock Tower Pond. They noticed the wolves watching them from the rocks. If you climb up those rocks, you'll be able to see the whole pond from there.
How large was the pack?
Did they tell you how large the pack was?
They mentioned 3 wolves, but God knows if that's all of them.
Any more news?
Do you have any more news?
By the way, we've put together this wee fight club here. Would you like to try it?
Yeah.
That sounds good. What's it about?
It actually came about by chance when the miller Crazel and me bet on who has the stronger hired hands. Then other blokes from the village joined in, and it's become somewhat of a tradition. By the way, old Olbram from Zheleov keeps complaining about the Takovites. If you go and see him, I'm sure he'll tell you more about it. But, well, he takes a bit of getting used to, though.
Oh? What do you mean?
You'll see. I mean, here, and that's pretty much everything.
Thanks, innkeeper. That sounds interesting.
Tell me more,
Tell me
of the
more
fights.
about these fights of yours.
It's really quite simple. You bet some money and fight against 3 blokes in turn. Our first fighter is Hans, a local musician. He may not look like much, but he knows a few tricks. Then we have Bohunek here. He works with horses, so he has more than enough strength to spare. And then there's Fiala, a good bloke, but Dorothy, his wife, has forbidden him from fighting.
Excuse me, I'm looking for a friend of mine. He's not from round here, but...
Let me guess. A dirty ruffian who ain't got a groschen to his name, but acts like he owns the bloody place.
That's
He
the
was here.
one.
Aye, he was. He was larging it up, good and proper, and then he found some lads who paid his bill, unfortunately.
What do you mean by that? Why unfortunately?
Because they're right ruffians who are always up to no good. But still, birds of a feather, eh? In the end, they left like best pals, but I got no idea where they went.
What's going on around here, innkeeper?
We hold up.
That sounds good.
It actually then other, and that's...
Thanks, innkeeper.
I would say
I'd like to try the...
Why not? But if you don't have enough money, try to... Maybe you can...
Okay, I'll see Crizzle.
Fine. I'll go and see him, and we'll see.
Good day to you.
He's that way. Where's... Shit, let's go to E first.
Careful.
Take a bite of this? Cannot. Oh shit.
Enough. You've had your chance. Now get your teeth in.
Oh fuck.
Show what you're made of. Take that.
Fuck.
Damn it. You wanna try me? Hey, get him! What do you want?
Oh shit. Shit.
I'll get you, fucker.
Oh fuck.
Clothes. If she planned to run away, she'd have taken them with her.
That's so fucking far, dude. I'm about ready to... I'm gonna start fucking save scumming hard fucking core, dude. Somebody unbury the body. That freaking sucks, guys. Oh, let's go talk to this guy again. Let's skip all this shit because we already listened to it.
I'll be right there.
Shame at all. Greetings to you.
My dog.
I haven't just the.
Where can I find this?
Siegfried? Here, he said what?
Do you know where that? What's going on?
He's got. I hope one.
You have a what?
Edward, if you.
Where did?
If.
And what did they?
I thought, but they.
Would you happen?
They off.
Any other?
Recent. I start.
Why?
They said.
Aren't wolves?
That's what.
Did they tell?
In a good. If you.
Did they tell?
They meant.
Do you have any?
By the way.
That sounds.
It act then other. By the way. If you go, he takes a.
Oh.
Either way.
And that's.
Thanks, Inky. Tell me more.
True. Alf then. And.
Excuse me.
Let me.
He was. What do you mean by?
Because they. But still.
I'd like to.
Why? If you don't, maybe.
Fine.
Barbarian. What can I do?
Room book.
I need a place to sleep and something to eat.
And.
Just for one
I
night.
just want to spend the.
All right then. Pay in advance.
Can I haggle?
I'd like to.
All right. What can you do, eh?
I'd like to discuss the price.
All right.
Satisfied?
More. I knew we'd come to an agreement. Your bed's ready, and there's some food in the pot.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
When Clara had enough, they went to see Annie for a God bless.
My room. Oh, whoa. Oh, is this my Twitch drops? I don't really want shields. I don't care about that or that. Oops. Oops. This is better. Things in the way. Thingy's in the way. 35.
Who got big fries? Who got small fries?
God damn it.
Did you get extra salt?
What?
Did you get extra salt?
Yeah.
There yours. Okay. Time for crates. Time for crates. Come on. Crates.
How did I see? Oh, defense there. Oh, I don't have padded protection. The quaif's not good enough. Ring. Defense. Damn. That sucks. Nimrod's coat.
Good luck drinking. Didn't grab any of my ranch. Asked for ranch.
Right.
Lucky I have a stash.
Alright. Defense. Emmy. Wait, I can't wear. Let's see.
Hmm. Can I have a napkin?
Did I get my burger thing?
Huh?
Did I get my burger thing?
That shit was too expensive. What?
These. So I can't wear any of my cool stuff yet. I don't have enough padding. I look like an idiot. I kind of look like an idiot, but I'm protected. So can I store the stuff in here and keep it? Look. Can I store Kingdom 2 where to store gear? Blah 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 blah. Inventory. There are a couple of routes. Ah shit. Ah shit. Hopefully. Okay, so they're like ender chests. I can use them anywhere. So I can store all my extra stuff in here. I'll make an aces. I'm gonna put everything I'm not wearing in here for now. Excuse me. I like to wear armor, but I just don't have the padding for it. Hand cannon, I don't have a hand cannon. I've got a crossbow, right? I want to save the bed. It's not safe. I get a full night's rest. 4 hours. Quick little nap. accomplish a whole lot. I want to find my goddamn dog, dude. I want to find my doggy. Okay, chap. I'll be back on... Today is Saturday. I'll be back Tuesday. I will be back on Tuesday. Alright. Bye. Alright.